What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we is playing Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment. I had this game for a while now and I ain't really played it though. It was free with gold like a while back, but I ain't really paid no attention to it, and I just re-downloaded it today to finally check it out. In memory of the Ukrainian. Oh shit. That's the Fight Club music. If y'all haven't seen that movie Fight Club, man, check it out, man. Y'all see what I'm talking about. Like me, I heard of Sherlock Holmes, but I never seen none of the movies though. That's the thing. And it took me a while to realize it was a movie, cause I remember I used to hear people talking about some no dip Sherlock, and then I'd be like, I don't know who that is though. The Fate of Black Peter. Is that the name of the chapter? Ah, shit. I ain't even noticed I was supposed to push A. But what I've heard, he's like a smart detective. Like he is like next level. Oh snap, guys, my bad. I had to fix something.
Holmes! Holmes, will you stop that?
His robe look clean though, I can't even lie. He got bare skin on the floor. Well, he got a whole bear on the floor. That's how you know you out here balling if you got a whole bear though. Yeah, Sherlock, you know you got a dead bear on your floor, right?
Stop, Holmes!
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded?
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Confidence step. Clinking handcuffs. Policeman. Knife step avoided.
Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
Okay, I
He
see
can
what he
see
did.
me.
Okay.
Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were
That's kind of a lot.
blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us
I
more
don't know if I
about
might
Black
make this
Peter.
like a
Peter Carey,
walkthrough.
born in
I don't know. It depends on if I
1845
like
and
this game. This is
50
my
years
first time
old.
playing it, so
An
I wouldn't know.
ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The Merry Men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
I shall go alone then. Open the casebook.
I cannot leave yet. I am not finished here.
Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, born in 1845 and so 50 years old, he achieved great success in the whale hunting. Oh wow. Why is he telling me this? Okay, I'm gonna go and let y'all read that if y'all wanted to. Or y'all can just pause the video, I mean. I'm guessing I gotta change out this clean ass road. I'm gonna go casual today. Join who?
You go along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
Alright, I'm going to Woodman's Lee now. So I'm guessing this takes place before cars. I don't think I could have survived back in the day, like getting carried around by a horse with no music though, like no aux cord, no none of that.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
To finding details. Stone pathway. I see footprints though.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Let me guess. He was gonna do some clever shit and figure out what size shoe to do where. I don't think he that cold. Okay, alright. I like how to sprint now.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
The body's still here?
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Hey, yo, guys. Why is she not crying? If the dude body's still here and everything, like anything unusual that night.
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. But I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Okay, so this is like a older version of L.A. Noir.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the
Y'all
evening
never played
of the
that game,
murder?
make sure y'all check that out, man. That game is dope.
Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open,
What are you doing up
but I
that
didn't
early,
go
though?
in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
Oh, this dope. Okay. So I'm finding everything that I see right now and just calling it out.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about
Bitch,
that?
I'm Sherlock. Oh no, nope, that wasn't it. Oh God.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but
I
how
mean,
do
she
you know
do look like a
about that?
pilgrim, right? Oh, oh, smooth.
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were
Fuck, this
young.
dude just said.
That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
Oh,
That is
guys, hold on.
indeed what happened,
Hold
Mr.
on.
Holmes. How
I think
extraordinary.
my headset just blew out. Hold on, I can't hear nothing.
Thank you, madam.
Alright, we good, we good. Okay, I see dude down there now. Why did I just go around a long way?
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to
You
touch
better
anything.
not, boy. Boy, I tell you.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
So let me guess. Dude, his brother or something? His daddy? Come on now. How would y'all see this?
These scratches are fresh. You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
Oh man, fruit juice everywhere.
What a terrible way
That's
to
what I
die.
said. He went out like a sucker. Ooh, you went out like a sucker. Oh man, look at your head. You should just go ahead and just get this bald head. Go on to the dark side. Mm, 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 mm. This is ridiculous.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 8.
Oh, and I think I seen this part on YouTube. Somebody was struggling. I might just go ahead and cut through it. Alright guys, so we back. I done found all the clues and all that from here. So now they telling me I gotta organize an ambush.
The murder.
Wait, I haven't checked in here though yet.
Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8. Oh.
You guys can go ahead and read that if you want. These are the evidence, I think. So basically, somebody was trying to get into the crime scene and break through the lock.
What do you think?
Now, I think that we are
You
lucky.
about to see what's going to happen.
And why is that?
Because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
So we going on the stakeout.
We need to find a good place for an ambush. Perhaps behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
This window is locked from the inside. I do not see any attempt at a break-in. This looks like the perfect hiding place.
Alright, it's finna go down. The fate of Black Peter. It's finna go down. I have a feeling that this game isn't going to be good because of the gameplay. It's just probably the story and the like guessing game kind of gameplay and shit. Like it's just a whole bunch of puzzles basically.
Shh. Did you hear that?
Man, shh. Microphone mouth. This dude don't know he hit no kind of lick.
There's someone
And it's a
there.
Drake looking bitch.
I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right.
Squad up. Cuckoo! Dude, what is you doing? What is you... The dude is in there, man. He could have came in here, did some kung fu shit.
All right,
do
my
that.
fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocence? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm
You
tired
got
of
fucked
this.
up, right?
Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't! I'm not... It's a terrible mistake.
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But
In light of recent events, it seems evident
I'll be
your
honest,
coming
the
here was
acting in this game is
unnecessary.
trash.
All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector. But please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
So like the first 20-30 minutes, ain't nothing, you know, action, like. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and just end the video here. Make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.